Hello, all my twin souls, light workers, twin flames, soul flames, soldiers of love, all of my people working hard to keep all of the energy flowing in a positive direction on planet Gaia. Welcome. I am Virtuosa Goddess, and yes, I have been MIA. The last cycle that we were in was a bumpy one. As I stated before, the karmic energy sought to take what belongs to the divine feminine. And when I say karmic, I mean energy. It could be manifested in any person that allows it. The karmic energy also, currently in this cycle, and I'm going by my wisdom, my divine feminine wisdom of many, many ages on this planet. Not even the cards yet. We'll get to the cards in a second, but the karmic energy in this cycle is seeking to tempt. The last cycle, the divine feminine was tempted. The grass is greener on the other side than your union because things are not popping off as fast as we would like them to in the divine partnership. So there has been a small curveball thrown. There was a small curveball thrown at the divine feminine, and now there's a curveball being thrown at the masculine. Divine feminine, yay, we're smart enough to see through it. Masculine, we'll see. As we know, everyone could be in union or headed towards union, and then, boom, divine masculine goes and does something, which takes the whole collective back, but we'll see. We have faith in the union, we have faith in the masculine, because if we didn't, what would we be doing on this journey? Or why would we be focused on this portion of the journey if we don't have any faith in the union and in masculine? Okay, so that's where we are. We are in a new cycle. Sorry I didn't get to pull the cards for you guys for a couple weeks. But let's see what's happening right now and what we can work on to help ourselves ascend to higher levels. I just want to keep in mind, I just want everyone to keep this on their mind, divine feminine, divine masculine. The karmic energy also seeks or has been seeking to cipher the energy from the divine feminine. So the karmics do this through mimicking the energy so that they can cipher out what they can use. So they basically, divine feminine, protect yourself spiritually from anything that's not of yourself. Anything. Masculine energy, your divine masculine, your mother, your brother, I don't care who it is. Divine feminine, the lower self, if the person is not enlightened, can be used as a tool against you, even if it's a family member, a loved one, whatever it is. Protect yourself, divine feminine and masculine, at this time, because we must be headed towards some great things, because that energy is seeking to steal your energy, your power, your likeness, what you're about, what you're doing, everything, to try to minimize instead of You know, it's trying to minimize everything that you do so it can get you to abandon it, so then it can use your power. So be careful, Divine Feminine. You are unique. You are a trailblazer. You are caring. You are loved. You are loved. And just be strong. And what's for you is for you and for no one else, and no one can take it away. Because the most important thing is stay connected to the divine. That way you can't go wrong. There's nothing. Just do what you feel in your heart is right and keep it moving. Okay, so I also want to say, Divine Feminine, you're on the right track. According to the cards, right now you are in the beginning stages of this cycle. Because when you found the three, you will find the one. Because one is of the three, and three is definitely of the one. Like my Holy Trinity back here. Divine Feminine, you are the Empress. You are currently manifesting. Oh, that's another thing, guys. As I also was trying to quantum jump into another reality, one where everything is set in stone, more stable, more, basically more stable, so that I could get some things done. I was told to turn back, and I think it has something to do with my masculine and me, and maybe lessons that he needs to learn, because I was willing to quantum jump, and I don't think he's ready. Or maybe it's a lesson I need to learn through my masculine, because as you know, the twin souls trigger each one another. So maybe it is a lesson that that will not, how do I say this, that I cannot move to the next cycle without this lesson. So I turn back. I'm going to move steadily forward. I'm going to turn around again and try this again. I think I got it. I think I do understand the lesson. The lesson I learned last cycle. And I'm just saying this to help you guys along, because any help that I could tell you or any information I could share to help, that's what these videos are for. They're not for any other purpose other than for me to share this journey. As you know, it'll be easier for you guys, especially if you're new on this journey. Okay, but the main lesson in the last one was to hold your power, maintain your power. Do not give your power away. Although you may be kind and sweet and loving and appreciative and grateful and honored, do not give your power away. And this one, I think it's more along the lines of faith. This cycle has a lot to do with faith. Faith in the journey, faith in the divine partnership. All that will be tested. Okay, so let's move right along to what we have. Back to Divine Feminine, you're in Empress mode. Everything, this Empress is number 3, which is my favorite number because it's the number of the Holy Trinity, 3. Like my Asar, Aset, and Haru that are sitting back here, sitting lovely. Look that story up if you haven't. It represents creativity, joy, imagination, union. Ah, okay, so we're advancing. The union is advancing. Divine Feminine has a large part to do with this union advancement, which is awesome. Um, We are being aligned with the divine energy. I felt that shift last week because there are some portals coming up. There's a Lionsgate portal coming up. So prepare spiritually for that shift. And I do believe we're at a full moon or headed towards a full moon. So manifestations are coming forward. So divine masculine, where's divine masculine, who we love so much? The lovers. So the divine masculine is right now trying to make a decision, because now, remember I told you guys he's being tempted as the divine feminine was. I mean, my temptation was great. I mean, it sounded like almost like I should have taken it because, it sounded like a once in a lifetime opportunity. However, I can assure you that when the karmic energy, you don't know if it's karmic or if it's divine. I just used my discernment. Only time will tell if I was in alignment and, if my intuition was accurate. But it sounded like it was to tear the divine union apart, because that was one of the stipulations of the offer. And I was thinking, wow, because there are times when the divine will pull the masculine away. So you don't really know. I just used my intuition. And then if it's for me, no one can take it away. It would always be there. So the more I meditate, the more things will, lead me into the direction that I'm to be led. So the divine masculine, is going through a trial, a test with the Lovers card. Number 6, representing the earthly plane. He is going through this test. This is why I think this is the hold up, because divine feminine in Empress mode is ready for her abundance. We're ready to manifest in the third dimension. We've already manifested in the 5th dimension. We're trying to bring this down to earth. And the energy between the union is the judgment, which is test time, fulfillment of prophecies, desired transformations, moral awakenings, consequences, resurrections, a slow change in this partnership. I'm going to get some clarifiers. And we're going to do some work here light, oracle cards. And I'm going to also do some heal yourself cards. So I'm going to clarify the Empress. So, divine. Oh, I'm rusty right now. I'm sorry. Let me acknowledge the creator of all the gods and goddesses, who goes by many names, but whom I adore, and I'm so thankful for you letting me be used, using this vessel, as I may be a mouth, a spirit, and a soul for the purpose that I was created. I thank you for all of my watchers. I thank you for my union, family, all the souls on planet Earth, Um, I also want to acknowledge the Elohim. I want to acknowledge my ancestors, all my ancestors that serve my highest good that is moving about on this planet. I also want to acknowledge my soul tribe, my soul gang, and I want to acknowledge all the ascended masters that have chosen to work through me during this time for my highest good. The ascended masters, the guides, the animal, plant, mineral kingdom, the ocean kingdom, the water kingdom, the heavenly kingdom, everyone. Much, much love going out. So, whoop, here we are. Here's that devil. So, to clarify this judgment time and this cycle that we're going in, here we are, the 10. This what we're going through this week for the week of the 5th, July the 5th, through the 12th, through the 11th, or the 12th. We're at a 10, which is the completion of a cycle. We're now completing a cycle where we have to release this temptation. That's two number sixes representing fighting the lower self. But here's the number 7 after the 6, which is triumph card. Oh, and because what we're overcoming is the 4 wands in reverse. The devil energy of the lower selves, the dark energy, seeks to destroy the foundation, but there will be success. There is triumph. I think triumph represents the I want to say, before I look it up, I want to guess. I want to say that is the Chariot card. I do believe that is the Chariot, and I will confirm. Yep, it's the Chariot card. Things are moving fast in the 5th dimension. We have help from the other side or from the other realms or behind the veil. There is help. You have the Calvary that is here to help. Just all you have to do is discern, pass the test, and keep it moving. Just remain in a loving. Remember, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, divine feminines and divine masculines, that we're in Earth school. Earth is a test. Most of this can change in a blink of an eye. You can be living one way one day and something totally different happens. So just be mindful of that and just stay strong. With the Chariot card, you should expect to feel a certain amount of power. You should feel more strengthened, more focused. Stay in meditation because we're definitely moving in a positive direction. We are overcoming the conflict I can't make this up. This is, I want to show you again what cards were pulled. The Destiny, which is the completion of a cycle. Moving forward, which is the wheel. That is the wheel of fortune. Think about it. The wheel of fortune cycles. Just as I stated before I even pulled the clarifiers, luck, chance, opportunities, destiny, that are clouded by the lower self or the devil, the dark energy, meant to make your light shine brighter in the end. However, it is making you think that this is not yours, which I want to go ahead and turn this upward. We know which way it came out, but we're going to turn it upward because it's our destiny to have this Four of Wands, which is a stable foundation, and you will triumph. Third eye chakra activations occurring as we speak, because as we know, we got 3 sixes up here. 6 here, 6 here, 6 here. 6, 6, 6, 6 carbon, 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons is the carbonated or melanated being. So the dark energy will work in your favor because there will be third eye activations that came out in the upright to help you triumph over this energy, just seeking to block this, but can't. There we go. Solitude. Everybody's scared to be alone. Everybody want to shine for their friends or impress their friends and talk to their friends, and when actuality, there should be time spent saying nothing, perhaps reading. Get another card out. So let's see what Divine Feminine is manifesting. The Empress is bringing in 3 of Cups, celebration, rejoices. She deserves it. Divine Feminine, you do deserve it. And let's see. What is Divine Masculine? What choice is he going to make? Because we've clarified the joining energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Universe, which is the World card. So he will choose that divine energy because 21, 2 plus 1 equals 3. He will seek the truth in this situation. Which Divine Masculine will find that balance. The energy is here in the union for the karma to find that balance. Because as we know, awakened individuals have more karma than the normal and than the individual that's asleep. We're going to pull a card here in a minute to see what choices the Divine Masculine is going to make. He is heading towards that new cycle, that portal into that new cycle. Yeah, he's going to do good. He's going to do well. Divine Masculine is heading towards closing up this cycle too. So that explains why I had to turn back, why the Divine spoke to me and told me to turn back. It's not often that the Divine speaks to me, but when that voice is heard, I listen. And it's usually when I least expect it. So I guess the divine knows that I'm a high priestess, and I was using some of my tactics to move things along within. I don't do things to other people. I do them to myself because everyone has free will, and I have the free will except for when the divine steps in. So we have judgment again. We have two judgments, same thing. Um, yeah, divine masculine is going to transform into what the divine created him to do. And if we don't love threes, you better learn to love threes, because we got a lot of sixes and a lot of threes out here. Partnerships and alliances is what's going to come forward for the divine masculine. So divine feminine should spend more time in solitude to bring down this Three of Cups, which is rejoicing and celebration, and not a third party, because that is not desired. And according to the judgment cards, we're bringing down from the fifth dimension what is desired on this third dimension. So I'm reading that as not third party energy. There's always going to be other party energy, because folks, light workers, that's what we came to do. So we clarified that. Everyone strengthen themselves spiritually, which is the 9, which will help us be reborn again and become more the magician. Okay, so that's enough clarifiers. Now let's get on to the other cards. I wanted to pull, oh yeah, I have one. We're going to do this really quickly because I don't want to keep you guys longer than around 30 minutes. Work Your Light Oracle. I'm just going to pull one card from here. Going to pull one card from here, and then we'll let you know what's happening. Soul family, calling your soul tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Divine feminine has been feeling alone with everyone making their own decisions, and pretty much saying that the divine feminine is, everyone is making their moves to take care of themselves, and divine feminine is always looking out for others. But divine feminine, you will not be left out or alone, because there is a awakening that is happening. Divine feminine is receiving energetic upgrades and ascending to a higher plane, usually when she's getting rest. And she has to stay connected with nature, which I try to do often, staying grounded and staying connected to nature. Oh, and as I was putting that card up, the Material Harvest card was popping out. So we're going to let that flow. Heal Yourself cards. Let's see. What can the Watcher do to help this current cycle? To move through this current cycle. And cycle cards popped out. Another number 6. This reading is so magical. It's been a while. Help from above. Accept the help from above right now. Divine feminine, stay grounded, go out in nature, help from above. Another number 9 card, which is the spiritual strength. Divine feminine. That is what is happening. I guess I'm letting go of the past is the next card out. And another number 6, which is wild. I'm going to look that up because I don't know really what that means. So it doesn't look like any childhood issues are popping up right now, unless it's the letting go. Let's see the wild card. Looks like just the shadow work would be letting go of the past demons, would be your shadow homework. 15 wild. I don't even have my glasses. Come on. Okay, so this wild card is just saying to be yourself and without any apologies or any restraints. So that has something to do with childhood. When your parents or your teachers might have said, be quiet, don't say that, don't do this, don't do that. Let it all fly free. Let go of what you thought. And be as a child and enter into the garden as a child. Because there is help from above. And peeking down, here's discover your life purpose. Discover your life purpose. Some people feel their life purpose is to sit around and watch the soap operas. Or whatever, new soap opera that they show us to dumb you down and keep you from awakening. Some people think that their purpose, find a higher purpose, find a purpose in your life, and more will be given to you. Ask divine during meditation for your purpose. And let's pull some oracle cards, and we're going to wrap up this reading because we're at 32 minutes. And I'm just going to pull one if one doesn't pop out. Well, yep, one popped out. My good comes from everywhere and everyone, and that goes back from the help from above. I release all resistance to money, and I now allow it to flow joyously into my life, letting go of past thoughts of poverty, past cycles. Wow, I am a magnet for money. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. I think big, and then I allow myself to accept even more good in my life. Yep. I have the pearl in my hands. And one more. I am grateful for being alive today. It is my joy and pleasure to live another wonderful day. I balance my life between work, rest, and play. They all get equal time. Yep, I've been working on that, and it's been pretty good. And I don't like to focus on money because everyone who is anyone knows what's going to happen to this monetary system eventually. So, therefore, I do believe in that balance, and that's why I don't really like to tie my spiritual into my financial, because anything that's for me comes to me. I don't have to lie. I don't have to keep people. If you notice on this channel, I don't keep you guys out lost in the wilderness just so you can pay me and I can bring you back. I keep you focused and going forward because my mission is not money. My riches are already in the fifth dimension. The longer it takes to bake, the fatter the cake. And as far as messages from the Divine Masculine, for those of you in separation or not in union, bless you. Because the wedding will be happening for the twin souls. The way you love things around you and yourself makes you more attractive to the Divine Masculine. And these messages and once everyone takes the mask off, there's some deception. Once everyone takes the mask off, then the relationship can grow to a higher height. And there must be some exes that get released. Clear your energy of any past relationships. So this was a good reading. I enjoyed it. Everyone have a blessed week. If you get a chance, comment. If you have any questions or comments personally for Virtuosa the Goddess, you can hit me up at virtuosathegoddess@gmail.com. I love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah.